António de Oliveira Salazar's dictatorship, known as the Estado Novo New State, left an indelible mark on Portugal for nearly 4 decades. This article explores the rise, characteristics, and lasting impact of Salazar's authoritarian rule, examining the political, economic, and social dimensions of the Estado Novo era. 1. Salazar's ascension to power. António Salazar, an economist and professor, assumed the role of prime minister in 1932 during a period of political instability in Portugal. Initially appointed to stabilize the economy, Salazar gradually consolidated power, shaping Portugal's political landscape for decades to come. 2. The Estado Novo ideology. The Estado Novo was built on a conservative, authoritarian ideology that emphasized traditionalism, Catholic values, and a rejection of liberal democracy. Salazar sought to establish a corporatist state that curtailed individual freedoms in the name of national stability. 3. Authoritarian governance. Salazar's dictatorship was characterized by the centralization of power in the hands of the prime minister. Political opposition was suppressed, and the Estado Novo operated through a highly controlled political apparatus, limiting dissent and tightly regulating public discourse. 4. Economic policies. Salazar implemented corporatist economic policies that favored the interests of the state and big business. The government intervened extensively in the economy, controlling key sectors and promoting protectionist measures. This approach, while stabilizing in the short term, contributed to long-term economic stagnation. 5. Colonialism and imperial policies. The Estado Novo maintained Portugal's colonial empire, emphasizing the importance of overseas territories. Portugal's African colonies, especially Angola, Mozambique, and Guinea-Bissau, were subject to oppressive rule and exploitation during this period. 6. Social control and censorship. The Salazar regime exercised tight control over society, employing censorship and surveillance to quell dissent. The secret police, Pied International and State Defense Police, played a crucial role in suppressing opposition and maintaining the regime's control. 7. Catholic conservatism. The Estado Novo aligned itself with conservative Catholic values, promoting a close association between the state and the Catholic Church. This alliance reinforced the regime's authority and influenced social policies. 8. Opposition and resistance. Despite the authoritarian grip, pockets of opposition and resistance emerged. Students, intellectuals, and some segments of the population began to question the regime, especially in the wake of the Carnation Revolution in 1974 that ultimately led to the downfall of the Estado Novo. 9. End of the Estado Novo. The Carnation Revolution, a peaceful military coup in April 1974, spelled the end of Salazar's dictatorship. The revolution aimed to restore democratic governance, leading to the establishment of a democratic system in Portugal. 10. Legacy and reflections. Salazar's Estado Novo left a complex legacy. While some argue that his economic policies provided stability, others criticize the regime for its repression, censorship, and colonial exploits. The transition to democracy in 1974 marked a new chapter in Portugal's history as the country grappled with the legacy of Salazar's authoritarian rule. Conclusion. The Estado Novo under Salazar represents a chapter of Portugal's history marked by authoritarianism, economic interventionism, and social conservatism. The regime's enduring impact, both positive and negative, has left an indelible imprint on Portugal's political, economic, and social development, shaping the nation's trajectory well into the democratic era that followed the Carnation Revolution.